What must Tatum do in this series for the Celtics to take it?
His decision-making has to be great. And by decision-making, I mean making quick decisions on catch and goes, making good decisions out of pick and rolls. He averaged 4 turnovers so far in these playoffs. The Heat rely on turnovers to get their offense going. And I don't know that you want to be sizing up the Heat one-on-one with all those defenders in the gap. We saw that with James Harden. It's very hard to do. They're long, they're athletic, they can get steals, they can get deflections. So being able to make quick decisions and good decisions is the key for Jayson Tatum.
And Monica, this is a deep Celtics team. So we have this tendency to say it's all about Jayson Tatum. What does he need to do, but also what does his team need to do?
Well, decision-making, he's got to be able to facilitate. And it's interesting because the Heat also are one of those teams that play the largest amount of zone in the league. And so we'll probably see some of the zone from the Heat, right? Like, Jason's going to have to still figure out a way to attack those gaps, penetrate, and kick to a guy like Grant Williams, who's been able to live in the corner in terms of knocking down that 3 ball. Now, I imagine the Heat will definitely close out to him, and it will look different than it did in the previous series. But I think if he understands when he draws to, the right pass is just as important as his ability to score.
What do you want to see from him?
Just like the best version of Jayson Tatum. I want to see him aggressive offensively. I want to see him aggressive defensively. I want to see him, with him being aggressive on both ends, especially offensively, going to lead to easy pass. I don't want him going indecisive, trying to see where they're helping from. Go get a bucket until you see a defender in front of you, then you make the right play.
Can he have a bad offensive game, a couple bad offensive games, and they still win this series?
I can't say no because he did against Milwaukee and they won, so I can't say no.
That's always a thing. I think there is this temptation, JJ, for us to look at superstar talent like Jayson Tatum and think numbers. I need to see 29, 8, and 7. I need to see, but I don't feel like that always tells the story with Jayson Tatum because it's such a deep team and he's such a multifaceted star.
Well, part of that is they have Jaylen Brown, who's another two-way wing and a shot creator in his own right. Marcus Smart, I think, has been fantastic in these playoffs. Al Horford has had some big moments taking advantage of matchups and stretching the floor. Milwaukee had a real problem in that series on Al Horford's pick and pop. So they're a deep team. I think what is important to recognize with superstars, whether that's Luka, whether that's Steph, Jayson Tatum, Jimmy Butler, the orbit around them. Like when they have the ball, when Steph is in movement, when Luka's in ISO, whatever it may be, the orbit, the eyes, and so much gets created because of that. The Warriors score a ton of points in the paint because of Steph Curry's 3 and Steph Curry's movement. Oh. And Tatum's no different. He's been great in these playoffs as a passer. I thought in Game 7 he made some tremendous decisions, some tremendous passes, and he's got to continue to do that in this series.
And real quick, I want to touch on the Marcus Smart news. He's expected to be he's questionable right now for tonight's game. Midfoot sprain. He's testing it out today. You are one of the top defensive players in the league. What does he mean to this series, Marcus Smart?
Everything. I believe he's one of the keys. He's the engine of the Lamborghini, if you can say. He gets them going. The team takes up his makeup when he plays. When he doesn't play, the team probably takes up Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum's makeup, 2 different makeups. So, but he's a stud. He a dog. So I don't expect him to sit out. This is a moment that he's been preparing his whole life for. To kind of shut the doubters out. Is he a true point guard? What type of point guard is he? He's been showing that all season. He's been doing it all playoffs. I can't wait to see him play.
You think he's playing no matter what?
Come on, man. That's Marcus Smart, Defensive Player of the Year. He better play. I want to see. I'm looking forward to him playing. I can't wait to see what he do tonight. I want to see him play.
Oh man, I can't wait to see it either. So if he does play, Monica, can they win if he doesn't play though? Can they win Game 1 if he doesn't?
I think the Celtics can steal a game. Listen, literally, I've gone with the Heat in 7, but honestly, I was like, it could be a coin toss. I think we're in for a fantastic series. It would not surprise me if the Celtics are able to steal one without Marcus Smart because we got to see what happens with the Heat offensively, right? We've talked about Bam Adebayo potentially being the next guy that could step up and make a big impact, but right now, if they give Jimmy Butler the KD treatment, and I know Jimmy's different than KD. Like, somebody's got to support the Miami Heat in terms of helping to score the basketball.
Yeah, are we forgetting about Tyler Hero?
Who?
Oh, no.
Have we just forgot about the 6 man? Have we forgot about the 6 man of the year? I mean, I played with a 6 man, 2 of them, Eric Gordon and Will. The boys giving you dubs off the bench. And dubs, I mean, people who don't know, 20 points
Yes.
per game. That's what I mean by dubs. So, I mean, are we forgot about Tyler?
Real quick,
I've not
Monica.
forgotten Pat, but I don't know that he's had the sixth man of the year performance in the postseason consistently.
Not consistently, no six-man with no player. You know, if you're not starting, you really don't
But that's what I'm
have
saying.
a consistency anyway, but six-man for
yes.
sure. I mean, but when it comes to attention,
to your
attention
point, if Jimmy,
Go ahead, Monica, real quick.
to your point, if Jimmy is obviously going to be the focal point of a very talented Celtics defense, sure, if it's Tyler Hero, let's go. But somebody's going to have to do it.
Okay, I want to get picks because, Monica, you just threw out yours. Monica, you said Heat in 7, right?
I said Heat in 7.
Who you got?
I'm going to go Celtics in 6.
Who you got?
I got to see the game one.
Oh, come on, no.
Yeah.
We need it, we need it.
I
Just
can't
right now,
give you
right
guys
now.
an answer if I don't know how I
This
feel
is
about
the life we live. I feel the same way, Pat.
But
This is the life we
That's
live.
not how TV
I
works.
get paid to be a basketball player.
No,
This is
bro.
not how
Okay.
TV works, though.
If somebody said you had to
You
pick right
chose
now,
violence
even
multiple
not
times on this
seeing game
network,
one,
and now
who'd
you're
you
acting
pick?
coy.
No, I got to see game one.
Oh, he's not letting up. Okay.
I got to see game one.
Okay, I'm taking Heat in 7. I'm willing to say it. All right.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.